Rudraksh as a seed, this tree mainly grows at certain altitude. Somewhere between 6,500 to 12,000 altitude is where Rudraksh grows in the Himalayan region. And it has very unique vibrations. So person who is constantly traveling wears a Rudraksh so that he has a cocoon of his own energy, that the outside energies does not disturb him. He has we call this a kavacha. You know what's a kavacha? It's more like a cocoon. It's a cocoon of your own energy. Wherever you go, you have your private bedroom going with you. It travels with you wherever you go. For people who are in family and social situations, the best thing to wear is always the fire-faced Rudraksh. It is best that it is given to you by somebody who knows what it is. Simply buying it off the shelf from in some shop and wearing it is not a good thing. Normally, the Rudraksh that you find here is always sourced through… There are families who have been dealing with Rudraksh for thousands of years, the same family. They hold it as a sacred duty, it's not just business for them. There's another seed called Bhadraksh which grows extensively in the northern plains of India, which is a poisonous seed which looks exactly like this. So, it is best that it is always taken through a known source, otherwise all kinds of things will come. I see today, lot of these, for lack of vocabulary I'm saying, this new age type of people, they're all wearing metal rings on their thumb. See, if you put a metal ring on your thumb, you will inevitably draw certain negative forces towards you. It does not mean you will be necessarily possessed, but you will trip and fall for nothing, all kinds of things will happen, everything goes wrong. Simple things. I don't know if you've met people or you have been one of them at some time, where when things start going wrong, they go wrong in a series, serial trippings, not one or two, simply it keeps happening, everything and everything goes wrong from small things to big things, simply because they would have attracted certain dimensions of energy which is not conducive for doing anything in the world, but it could be conducive to do something else. Only those who want to do occult practices would wear a ring on the thumb. But today, either out of ignorance or fashion, once you put metal on the thumb, you're inviting this.
There are hundreds of people who think they are possessed and all this, and we just tell them, you come and sit in the sphere of Dhyanalinga, because there are occult dimensions to Dhyanalinga which just nullifies all this. They go out completely free because the occult dimensions are taken care of in the Dhyanalingam area. One Paurnami or Amavasya, when things are more receptive for you, just one day, just sit there and go.
The world has many followers of the Rudraksha bead. And why not? After all, this highly spiritual bead is a treasure trove of many benefits. These beads are typically tied together as a mala or as a string of beads. Scientifically, it is believed that the number of beads that should be strung into the mala should be 108 plus one additional bead. This additional bead represents the bindu. This bindu has a special significance. It ensures that the energy generated by the Rudraksha does not become cyclic. This cycle of energy can cause dizziness in sensitive people. For safe use, it is recommended that a mala should be include 84 plus beads along with a bindu. The mala should also be quite loose, so string the beads in a cotton or silk thread. The beads should have enough moving space, because if they are too close to one another or too tight, they can start cracking from within. The Rudraksha bead acts like a protective guard that safeguards its wearer from negative energies. If you are a person who is always on the go, this bead is ideal for you because it provides you with stability and good support by creating a protective covering all around you. The Rudraksha bead also aids in the identifying if the food or water that we are about to consume is pure or not. Pour water over a Rudraksha if it moves in the clockwise direction. The water is pure and recommended for consumption. But if it moves in the anti-clockwise direction, then it is not safe for consumption. Same is the case with food items. Hold the Rudraksha bead above positively enriched food, and the bead will move in the clockwise direction. But if you hold over negatively enriched food, it will move in the anti-clockwise direction.